I didn't study it so much, but I just know we had the field goal attempt and three-point which is a little bit like what happened against the Bucks.
Yep.
That's exactly.
Yep.
And then, so when you've seen that happen first quarter or second quarter, like you say this at halftime, two shots isn't enough.
Well, not only at halftime, we say it well before that, right? And we're also trying to run some calls for him to, that we really want him to, go at his matchup, right? So we just got to stay with it.
So the next game, it's a relatively similar pattern of playing well off him and kind of letting him decide what to do with that space.
Not really. They had a smaller guy on him last night instead of putting a bigger guy on him. Yeah.
You've been around a lot of teams in your long career.
Yes.
What is there a secret that makes a group of guys of your team away from the skill? You know what I mean? Like a cohesion, friendship.
For sure. I mean, I think that we're always talking about connectivity and energy, right? I think that always, and playing hard, still goes a long ways with any team, right? So, and listen, we're certainly disjointed a bit right now and not connected enough, and it's showing up on our play on the floor. But it's not like hasn't been there with this group of guys, and it hasn't been there this season where we played really, really, really good basketball. We're just in a little bit of a funky patch right now, and there's nobody but me and the guys and the coaching staff that can try to work our way out of it, and that's what we're trying to do.
Is there a way to work your way out of it strategically or personally looking at yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I think it always starts with everybody looking at themselves and what they can do individually to play for their teammates, right? I think that's a big thing. Are we gonna defensively help each other and cover up for each other and continue to play out each possession till the end? Right, that's playing for your teammates. And are we gonna just hit the open man, right? And that's playing for your teammates as well. Are we gonna screen well, right? Are we gonna make the extra play? Those kind of things that really go a long ways of jump starting or igniting that kind of play.
You mentioned urgency, which is really good, right?
Well, okay, somebody put it in my mouth, but I went along with it. But go ahead.
Do you have your footwork?
No, but go ahead.
Can that go either way, where it's sort of
a little bit. I think I said that last night as well. Is that I still don't think that. I think the guys are trying really hard, and maybe to the point where they're trying too hard. I think that's one thing that you want to make a shot so bad that you're past the point of just relaxing and taking it, right? And that's what I meant by that last night.
Do you think you're seeing a lot of that?
Well, I don't know. I guess I'm just like you guys, and I'm trying to figure out what the issues are and what can solve it, right, or what it possibly could be. You can sit, like normally, like I don't know. We started that game the other night, 0 for a million, and 999,000 of those open shots that we probably are going to take, right? We're going to take them. So, that's where we start a lot. Well, we can't score. Well, we got to generate better shots. Well, the shots are generating. They're not bad. They're okay. They're not the greatest in the world, but they're not the worst in the world either. It's not like we're grinding to a halt. We had a couple possessions last night that weren't that good, but not that many. You're gonna have 8 to a dozen of those a game where it's grinding to a halt and you're just not getting good execution and open looks, etc. But for the most part, still pretty happy with the shots we're getting.
I know you guys are all professionals, but when you have a certain amount of losses start to kind of add up, how do you stay professional, stay positive, and continue to let's get the next one, let's get the next one?
Yeah, listen, I think that you probably got to amp that up even more, right? The staying positive part is got to go up a notch or 3. It really does. The going to work every day has got to go up a notch or 2. And the professional, all of it. It's just you gotta hang in there. Like Doug already alluded to. First thing we got to do is each look in the mirror and see what we can do better. Myself included, right? The coaching staff included, the players included, and come to work, focus in. Try to get better, try to fix some things, and try to go get the next one.
I know you were asked about him yesterday.
Yep.
But Joe,
Yep.
what do you think?
He's here now. He's signed, so I can talk about him now. Yeah. Listen, he had one practice today. You know, he's healthy. He's in shape. He looked pretty good out there. He's mostly a shooter, I would say. Right? He's a guard or a wing that is known for being able to space the floor and make threes. Looked pretty good out there today. Picked up things really fast. Looked like he fit in pretty good as far as learning environment and playing hard, and we'll just see how it goes. The first time I ever met him, certainly saw him play a little bit in college. For some reason, I watched that team play a little bit more than normal over the last couple of years. So I've seen him play quite a bit.
Have you had any opportunity to be around Shaden Sharp at all?
Have not. No, never met him. Yeah, all the reports I get out of Portland are really positive. Yep. I just think they like him, right? They like him. He can play, potential, you know, all this stuff. I think it's just all positive. Yeah.
Do you see kind of like what Joe's role is? Is going to become more immediate, or is going to kind of like get more involved in the system a little bit more?
I don't really have an answer for that yet. Now that he's here, I'll have to kind of process that a little bit, and I guess we'll just see. I don't know. I'm trying to get some of the guys that we got currently here, the familiar faces, to contribute and play a little bit better, more like themselves, right? And we'll see what the situation is.
I know you guys are probably talking about other things besides All-Star game, like Pascal, you know, bringing that voting into it. Why do you think there should be an All-Star game? It's a lot to a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he's had a really good year as far as just production and his play, and I keep saying this. I'm happy with his effort at the defensive end. I'm really happy to see him on the glass, see his assist numbers up. Right, I think he's going to score. Gets his chances to score. You know, pretty much night in and night out. But I'm just happy he's kind of playing an all-around game.
When you're making your decisions for those roster spots on how much do you factor into it?
A lot. I think I say that every year. I think you start kind of at the top of the standings and start going through which players they have. I think that impacts it a lot. I think it's probably impacted us in the past with our own guys making it as well.
So what has the last 24 hours been like for you?
It's just been super exciting. I mean, going into this season, this is what I had hoped for, is getting the call up back to the NBA, and so I'm just thankful Toronto has given me an opportunity, and I hope to make the most of it.
What was today like?
It was cool. It was exciting. Meet a lot of the guys, be around, just kind of learn their system, the way that they like to play, and just get up and down a little bit.
So when you're coming in a situation like this, like, do they hand you a book and it's like you have to spend all morning kind of going through it before practice, or do they kind of just teach it to you on the floor?
Yeah, just kind of taught it to me on the fly. I think that having a year of NBA experience, a lot of the terminology is very similar, so having that background and knowledge from last year, I think, has really helped me be able to jump right in and kind of learn what they're trying to do. But I'll definitely go home and, you know, think over the plays in my mind and things like that.
I'm always kind of curious, like, someone in your experience in college, go-to guy, lots of looks, lots of minutes, G League, same thing. Typically, in this situation, it's going to be, you get a 3 minutes here and all that. So have you had much experience just trying to do that, kind of hit the floor and make the most of very short minutes?
I have, yeah. Just last year being with San Antonio, I think I'd get kind of thrown out there, like you said, for a couple minutes spurts and just have to check into the game ready to go. You can't check in and kind of go through the motions, because then you're coming right back out. So you got to come out ready to shoot. Obviously, that's what I'm here to do. Come out, be aggressive, and just be me. Go rebound, defend, play hard. That's what you can control.
Does it feel like it's, like, for a shooter, it's so much of it is make or miss? Like, if that shot goes in, got a chance of staying. If it doesn't go in, you know, is that extra pressure specifically when you're a shooter compared to maybe other positions?
I don't really view it as that. Yeah, I think honestly what, you know, they and myself are looking for is just getting those shots. Being a shooter, obviously going to identify me as that. So just being able to come off, be ready to shoot, make or miss, play hard, defend, like I said. Those are things you can control. And so, yeah, just go out there and make the most of it.
How much about Toronto's roster do you know this year?
I've known quite a bit, especially just understanding who Nick Nurse is and the system that he has. A lot of long athletic wings, which kind of fits my, my build as well. Just being able to shoot, I think, can open up the floor a little bit for some of these guys. So that's just what I hope to come in and contribute.
You mentioned there's the Iowa connection. How much did you know about him? Is he a legend?
He is a little bit for sure. It's really cool to know that he's another guy from Iowa and from the Midwest.
I'm sure the team has been welcoming so far, but has there been any guy in particular that's kind of showing you the ropes a little bit so far?
They've all been really nice. I got in late last night, so this is kind of the first time I've met the guys, but Malachi has been great. I just was talking to him after practice, just trying to learn a little bit about the system, the coaches, just how they do things around here, and so all the guys have been great so far.
Do you have any connections from any of the guys from college or AAU or anything like that?
I played with Thad and Wancho in San Antonio for a little bit last year, so I had met those guys.